Hey guys, welcome back. Today we have another Pauper League. We are playing some more Aetherdrift cards, of course. Quite a few this time. So let's dive right in on a traditional classic deck. We are back. And of course, we are here playing Mono Black Control. A deck that I have played for eons. This was a deck that originally started out as, I would say, the Gardens, before Gardens was a thing. We were obviously covering that in the early stages, almost about 2 years ago. You can check those videos out if you do want. They are rather old, and it shows from how the deck has obviously developed from eons ago. Anyways, we are playing, Grim Bauble and Wreckage Wickerfolk here today. And I think that basically what this does, this allows us to have this artifact control theme. And essentially, that basically makes us support Refurb Familiar. And from that, we basically get a lot of artifacts like Blood Fountain to control the board using the kill spells, etc. And then we basically just Refurb loop, annihilate the resources, kill everything they've got going. We've got Deadly Dispute, we've got Eviscerator's Insight. We have obviously these beautiful looking snuff outs and Tide and Blade and Grim Bauble. So we're also using the top end of Vampire Sovereign, which is actually a dedicated choice. I know people may be surprised at that, but basically what this allows is to have every creature of relevance, let's say, be flying. So having a flying 3/4 that drains 3, have flying 2/1s that make you discard cards, and a flying 1/3 that surveils. Makes it very difficult for fairies, but it also makes it very difficult for Crackland Shaman, which a lot of decks are leaning on right now to answer boards, like Jund Wildfire, and of course, Affinity itself. We are playing 2 Thorns and 2 Troll of Khazad-dûms as well, just to, obviously the Trolls are there for keeping our mana sources up, while also being a threat if we need to. We are playing 1 Witch's Cottage as well, so that we can return something back to the top of the library, probably a Vampire Sovereign, or even the Troll itself. And then obviously Thorn is a great way to obviously keep cards coming. We have got 4 Deadly Switch and 2 Eviscerator's Insights, as I've already said. Eviscerator's Insight is key, and obviously being a flashback spell. We have quite a lot of artifacts here. We've got 3 Lembas, 3 Tide and Blade, 4 Baubles, 3 Blood Fountains, as well as the refurbs that we've already mentioned. So we should have no issue chaining through our deck. We are only playing 4 Vaults as our artifact lands, and that is basically just to support Refurb. I may, in testing, decide that we don't even need the Vaults whatsoever, and that is totally fine, because one thing that we are lacking, and my one thing that I think may change, is that we are playing 2 Snuff Outs, 3 Cast Downs, and 2 Defiles. That change is obviously supported by the fact that we've got 4 Baubles and 3 Tide Blades to sort of like clean up the mess. So Bauble takes away all the little critters, Defile, Cast Down, stuff like the big things. Suffocating Fumes helps also with that, and then so does Tide and Blade as well. But I think if we were to realise that we don't need Vault, fantastic, because we can just play 4 Swamps, and then that basically supports, I would say, a full 4 Defile, and then only 1 Cast Down will be needed. And yeah, that's pretty much it. That is the main deck, guys. It's pretty straightforward. We are just trying to control the board and basically kill our opponent with Vampire Sovereigns and other big creatures, or just nickeling down with refurbs. I'm excited because I really think Wreckage Wickerfolk is a solid card. A 2-mana black 1/3 with flying is very relevant, and the Surveil is nothing to scoff at as well. We do have certain graveyard interactions. We have Eviscerator's Insight. We have creatures to put in the bin for Witch's Cottage. And we have Blood Fountain, so just throwing creatures in the bin is a solid approach. So yeah, I'm excited to try this deck. Moving on to the sideboard, we have a very classic mono black sideboard. We have now just changed it to add the 15th card. Before I pressed record, I swapped out a Blood Fountain for a Grim Bauble to put the 4th Bauble back in. The 4th Bauble was in the side, so I've now put it back in, so we do have 15 cards. Well, I've put a card in, so we have 15 cards. We have 4 Duress here, for obviously any deck that we need Duress against, mainly Glee, but options are still out there. 4 Drowns for the mono red and white weenie, etc. matchups. 2 Snuff Outs again for when we need more removal, specifically against Glee. 3 Spell Bombs for any graveyard-based deck, Dredge, etc., but also against Affinity. Making sure that they can't Blood Fountain back stuff is great when we're on the Blood Fountain train. We have the 4th Titan Blade for anything like Hexproof, etc., Terror, all that sort of good stuff. And a Cast Down when we need more generic removal. Something like, I don't know, something like Gruul, I guess, is probably where I would expect that to be. Colgates, also, we did doing so well this weekend and winning the challenge. Anyways, that is it, guys. And I'm excited to play this deck, and I'm excited to see you guys for round number 1. And let's race right through because of Aetherdrift. Woo! Hey guys, welcome back here to round number 1. Let's go. I am excited to try this. So do I bauble? I don't think I need to, right? I can just play. So if this costs 3, then 2. So if I play Vault Bauble, I can refurb. But I don't think I need to. I can just literally pass, see what they're doing. I maybe should have played Defile, but I think I played Swamp here. Okay. So I don't think the Bauble's going to get much use here. No, but I think I'm still fine passing. We can actually just refurb here on turn 3. Grixis of Affinities. So the Bauble can hit refurb, Crackland Shaman, etc. Troll, huh? So I could have played this for 2 by playing the Bauble earlier, but ultimately I don't think it's needed. Crackland is fine. They get to initial Wellspring into refurb. Sure. Do I want to hit the? I probably just want to mill over the Cast Down, right? Discard the Cast Down. So it works. Kill yours. Play a land. Attack. We'll end a turn, get a Witch's Cottage. Could also Surveil, actually, with the Bauble. Yep. Having 3 swamps is pretty reasonable, too. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We can play a... Okay. So I could Surveil here, actually. I don't hate, to be honest. The only thing is they're probably holding up Galv Blast for this, but I think that's fine. Because then I can still just troll Witch's Cottage. Ooh. Put on top. Put on top. Oh, actually, I don't need to put it on top because I put it on top in case they Galv Blasted, but now I'll just put it to the bottom. Because I can just search through with the troll. I probably shouldn't have played that land either in case they attack. In case they Galv Blast here. 1, 2, 3 for 5. Interesting to say the least. So we have Defile, Cast Down up. We can Defile for 3, Cast Down a Mare Enforcer, sure. Do I want to pitch this? I think I want to pitch this, get a Witch's Cottage. I don't want to kill this in case they Deadly Dispute it, etc. Thorn, huh? Let's do this. Yes. 3, 4 plus Cast Down. I am game. Let's play Thorn. Attack for 2. We have a Cast Down and a Defile. And we're going to draw the Troll here end of turn. We can attack for 2 here. Draw a card. They're on 14. Galv Blast my guy. Okay. Get the Troll. Are they actually just red-black? So I think they're going to attack Cast Down as opposed to Defile, because Defile's cheaper and we can use it later on. Yeah. Bargain's bad. Obviously, our game plan here is to nickel and dime them away. So, refurb... Probably going to have to discard the Troll because we're going to lean hard on this Monarch, I think. Yep. So we want to trade here, then Defile. 2 cards in hand. I'd like another removal spell. That also works, right? Let's play a Wicker Fork. We get Surveil and potentially draw. Whatever we want. Snuff out, Cast Down. So Snuff out can go in the graveyard. Cast Down can go on top. I wonder if they are just dedicated red-black. So I'm going to attack. I don't really want to actually attack for 2. They have a Blood Fountain in play. I'm just going to pass, draw the Cast Down. Do they have a treasure? They're going to Galv Blast my Wicker Fork. I'm going to Defile this. That's okay. Cast Down this. Got 1 card in hand. It's just so they can't get value, was why I was doing it. So they can get Blood Fountain value here. By obviously Blood Fountain 2 refurbs back and refurb and drawing 2 cards. Which I'm not... Well, actually, they can only draw 1 unless they've got a Black Sauce. They can also just bring back 2 Mare Enforcers. We do need something like a Blood Fountain right now. They bring back double Mare Enforcer, right? Looking at that. 2 cards in hand. So they are playing Grixis. Well, not necessarily, but they are very red. Swamp is not good. Am I attacking? They're taking the Monarch. So if I draw a kill spell, I kill this, block this, keep the Monarch. If they have a removal spell, they kill this, I kill this, and they still take the Monarch. So I feel like I attack. I'm going off on the assumption I'm going to draw a kill spell as best case scenario, or a draw spell into a kill spell. I want to do this now. Shuffle in. Maybe I should have played the land. Okay. Am I fine with this? Yeah, I think so. So take the Monarch here. I take 8 to 10. Sorry, 4 to 8. Draw 2. Pretty bad. 3 cards in hand. We've seen 2 refurbs. So I'm going to pitch this. Wicker Fork is fine. So we take 8. They take the Monarch, got 4 cards. And they've got a Deadliest View. That's bad for us because we're looking at starving them on cards, but obviously the Thoughtcaster's got them there. We've only cast 1 Defile, right? So we've still got another one. They've used the Treasure for blue. I'm just hoping they don't have another refurb here. Damn. We'll discard a Swamp, that's fine. The actual discard of the Swamp's not an issue. Like the discard, it's more the flying blocker. Got 5 cards, got a 6 in hand as well. Jesus. Spell Bomb, not good. Okay. Lembas is a fine start, I guess. But not really where we want to be. Vampire Sovereign. We've got 5 cards in hand. So we can play Refurb plus Vampire Sovereign. Do I want to do that? Or do I want to try and find a kill spell for one of these to attack to take the Monarch? Are we in a position to Vampire Sovereign? I feel like not. Well, I would rather take it over a land for sure. I maybe should Surveil first, but Surveil, then Lembas, then... Yeah, now we've got a Defile on top that I can't really do much with. The next turn. Play land. Play Refurb. I'm going to attack and trade. They pitch another Crackland. Attack, they'll trade. Whoo! So they're going to attack here. Do we take it? Whatever we do. I think I'm fine taking this. Obviously, if they have a Galv Blast, they have a Galv Blast. They've used 2 already, so the chances of finding another one is pretty slim. We have Lembas. So worst case scenario, we can Lembas in response. This is slightly annoying. So here, I'm going to have to hope they don't have a removal spell. Attack with both of them. Yep. So we attack with both. Defile. Gain 3 and get another kill spell here. So I think killing this doesn't achieve anything. So let us take the Monarch. Okay, makes sense. And we're basically hoping and praying. So kill this, well, draw another kill spell. Pitching a land, sure. Drawing a refurb is not good, so we're going to 1. Is where we're at right now. We defile this. Deaded. They're bagging this away. Annoying. I maybe should do it anyways in our turn, but we die to anything anyway, so if they have another Galv Blast, we're just dead. Yep. So, moving on to sideboarding. So, Bauble's not that good in this particular matchup. I think Snuff-Out's not really where we want to be. We don't want that sort of stuff. So from there, I think we still want removal, so I think I'm fine bringing the cast down. Do we want all 3 of these? That seems a lot. 1, 2. I don't think Fumes does enough. I think we can trim on a Wicker Fork and bring in these 2 Duresses. Well, bring in all 4 Duresses. So we've got 2 Defiles, 4 cast downs, 3 Tidal Blades, 3 Spell Bombs. I think overall I'm fine with that. Like, I don't think we want Drown. I don't want any of that. Any of that sort of stuff. The awkward thing is they have Blood Fountain, we didn't. Is pretty much where we were at. This is fine. We've got Lembas into Deadly Dispute. We've got a Wicker Fork to block an early refurb if we need to. We have a Bog as well after we've like sort of traded a little bit. We can bog their resources. So yeah, it's a solid start. Obviously, there's Lembas and the Deadly Dispute's going to carry. So if they have Duress, etc., that can sort of hinder that. I think the game plan of killing everything and bogging them before they get Blood Fountain or Duress the Blood Fountains, etc., is a solid plan. you don't need like a lot of, you don't need Gorilla Shaman, you don't need all that sort of stuff. Like, not necessarily anyways. So I don't think I want to troll here, so I'm just going to F6. Maybe I actually do want to troll. Oh well, do that. Don't matter anyways, drew the land. I'm fine taking a duress here. They'll probably duress us. I'm going to duress take the Deadly Dispute, I imagine. Oh no. Nope. So I'm going to duress them, then play Swamp and duress. Deadly Dispute. Breath. So Breath Weapon's sort of irrelevant. I'm going to give you crap about that. 1, 2, 3, 4. So they have a 1 mana Thoughtcast. So I still think I take the Deadly Dispute because the treasure's massive. Yeah. So here they can go Seat, Thoughtcast, Hold Up, Bargain. Yep. I maybe should have responded to the Thoughtcast in case they have. I guess they don't have treasures anyways. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Let's duress them again. Take your bargain. Oh, you ran another bargain, so you have a refurb as well. So you lost a bargain. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, yeah. I'll play Wicker Folk here. Wicker Folk! Do we want a third duress? So I want the land, that's fine. Don't want the duress. So they're gonna end of turn Reckoner's Bargain gain 2 draw. I think I do want this duress, you know? No, I actually don't. I don't. We'll play Vault. And we'll pass the turn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So they're gonna bargain that away. We have no players. I might actually pitch if I'm honest, I might actually just pitch the Bog here when they refurb. Because 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I can actually just hard cast the Troll here and just start an aggressive race. And the Troll can't be Galv Blasted, so they have to rely heavily on, if like they usually have like 2 cast downs. Or cast, okay. Refurb. I think the time. Oh, Hunter's Blowgun. Okay. Refurb. Yep. If I draw a land here, I'll be annoyed, but because if an untapped land, sorry. Oh. Okay. So I'm fine casting this. No need to attack. Hopefully they don't have another refurb. They played a vault, so but then we know these two. Breath Weapon's awkward because obviously if we block here, they can Breath Weapon. Like kill this. So if I block here, they can basically Breath Weapon my board. They're gonna equip a blowgun. Equip a blowgun here. Okay. Attack for 3. That's fine. No issues there. So they have Misvault, Breath Weapon, 2 unknowns. Sure. The file. So let's start with a Tithe Blade here. See which one they're gonna get rid of. Get rid of Enforcer. They get rid of that. Okay. Let's defile one of these. See if did they have another Deadly Dispute effect? Yep. Gaining 7 is not good. Still. We then get to bog them at least. Get rid of 2, well, the relevant creatures in the bin. And let's race. They're on 29, but we are hitting them significantly harder. Well, I say significantly harder. We're hitting them for 7. They're hitting us for most likely 5. We have removal spells though, I guess. There's that. Oh. Problem is we found triple duress, but we've only found 1 draw spell. We have 6 in the deck. Maybe we need more. Yep. Got 1 card in hand. Need a removal spell for this. They found the cast down. Slightly annoying. Draw removal spell. Lembus. Thorn. I think I need to keep this. Try and trade here. We don't attack. They've got 6 cards in hand. They could easily just go kill this, and then take the Monarch. I'm assuming this means they've got another removal spell. Yeah. That's just unfortunate. I can't really do anything about that one, to be honest. Go. We'll play this land. I think flipping this is fine. Gives us somewhat life back. Gonna hit us for 5, potentially? No, just 4. Okay. Yeah, I think we're pretty dead here. Which is quite annoying, to be honest. I think the fact that they had double removal spell as well. Yep. But there's a land. Like they have just significantly far more draw. They have 10 draw spells to be fair, but yeah, we're just dead here. See you guys for the next one. Hey guys, welcome back here to round number 2. Let's see if we can have a much better game 2. This hand's keepable. we have Vault Blood Fountain into Eviscerator's Insight, the blood token, which I think is a solid start. Obviously, Eviscerator's Insight is great for when we want to flash back some. It's great for obviously setting off the good chain. We have a Vampire Sovereign and one removal spell, so we can't really go too far wrong, I don't think. Okay, so let's Vault into Blood Fountain. This also makes them think that we're Affinity too. Not that that matters, like their play probably wouldn't be massively impacted, I guess. Okay. I'm not... I'm kind of half tempted to just cast down this. Is that wrong? Could also Lembus. I'm leaning towards cast down, to be honest. Just generally ruins their floor. Like, do they have the second island? They have the second island, okay. Yep. They scry. Scry one top, one bottom. And they play Miscreant. Okay. We have a one of Fumes. We have a lot of flyers in our deck, so we should be able to, in theory, come out on top of this. Eventually getting a mass amount of spells. I'll Lembus here, try and find some sort of action. I don't want Vampire Sovereign, and I don't want more Lembus. This is too many Lembus. Like, our artifact count is pretty good. Like, we need more refurbs, we need Wickerfolk, more kill spells, like cheap kill spells like Defile. So one thing I've noticed, the swamp count's probably been reasonable. Yeah. Moon Circuit, sure. Are they going to play the Seer back, or are they going to hold up counter spell? Probably going to hold up some form of counter spell, right? No? Okay. And they're playing Awful Mind? Sure. So they are tapped out. Suffocating Fumes. Ah, as if. Imagine if we were that lucky. So I'm going to Eviscerate as Insight here, the blood token. Refurb, huh? 1, 2, 3. Let's play a Refurb. Discard a card, please. Discard an island, okay. And then we'll bog you. Got 4 mana. So if we draw a land next to like an untapped land, we can Vampire Sovereign, which is again reasonable. We'll block here if they allow us to. I don't really particularly care about the rest of this stuff. I'm just gonna block the Moonsarga Hacker. Just try and starve them from cards as much as I can. And this, even though I know this is still starving them, like they have to cast this, even if they are gonna ninja here. Yep. Pretty awkward if they have a snap. Because we've just wasted our turn playing a 5-drop for 3 life. If they do have a snap, it's pretty bad, but... Or even a Snare Master, to be honest, but... Snare Master's less bad. Yeah, snap's awful because we've now got to recast the card. And they're gaining 2 cards. Like, well, they're not gaining 2 cards, but they're gaining 1 card plus also looting. So they get to pick, obviously, the best of the one. Yeah, I think the main thing is, at the moment I'm seeing... I feel like Defile's actually not the worst. Like, I thought it would be a lot more awkward than it actually is. I'm going to have to Lembus here, try and dig. I don't have much time, to be honest, so... Cast down is okay. Play this land, and then we will Lembus again. And I need to try and cast down this, basically. I probably don't want that. I don't want a second one. Titan Blade is not great here. Not great at all, to be honest. I don't think it's pretty good in this matchup. Period. Discard a Snare Master Sprite. A Fairy Seer. Sure. 3, 4, 5. I get Defile wouldn't be the worst here, so I can play Vampire Sovereign plus Defile. But, like, keeping double cast down. Like, this is what I mean. Like, there's 3 cast downs in it and only 2 Defiles. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Well, 5 if they counter this. Yep. And they're back up to 3 cards. Tithing Blade doesn't do much. Or Refurb wouldn't be a bad draw. And 3 cards. I discard a hard counter. Wow. Yep. 1 top, 1 bottom. Fine. 3 for 5. 1, 2, 3. So this just puts us to 8. No, we're just dead, right? We kill the 1, 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, yeah. Yeah, it's pretty fun. I think we drew 90% of the cards that we didn't want. So we want Drowns. Drowns seem reasonable. We do not want Tithing Blades. Like, no Baubles there. No Wickerfolk. Thorn seems pretty bad as well. I think... Don't want the extra... I probably want another Snuff Out. And I don't think I want Duress or all like that. Again, I just think I think the deck needs more draw. 6 is clearly not enough. Skimping a bit low. Okay, this is fine. We have Swamp Blood Fountain into Swamp Refurb. They might have bogged in a nulls as well. Yep, very. But this is fine because the only way they get this through is either by Brine Barrowing, but it wastes a turn, or they snap it, which is fine because then they've snapped our card with an ETB. Scatter card, please. And we're still, like I say, we're still draining them of cards. They must have another bind if that's what they're doing. This is what I mean, like snapping, that's still fine for us. Sure. And it's a 2-mana ninja. Also fine. So do I deadly this with this, then try probably deadly this with this swamp, and then I can either refurb or I can defile this. I think I'll probably just defile it, right? I think I prefer that. Just getting rid of this. If it was the other ninja, I maybe would have skimped, but I think that ninja's too important. Then they play a Fairy Seer again, sure. Do they play land to hold up Deadly Dispute? Are they stuck on 2 lands? They are. Okay. And Fumes was an incredible draw. Just set them back loads. Go. I will take that. Take that like Gary Barlow. Another Fairy Seer, sure. What, 4 cards in hand? And this is the main thing, is like starving the ninjas and the fairies is like key. They have 2 mana, so they can hard counter this. 1, 2. So they can play a hard counter spell, which is fine, right? Yeah, that's fine. Then we troll, get a Witch's Cottage, play a Witch's Cottage, put the refurb back on top. Are we? Oh no, we're not. Do we then sack the Blood Fountain? Yes. If we sack the Blood Fountain here, this might be a bit all in, but oh well. And they have 2 cards in hand. Can I sack this for a black? Yep. This card got 1 card in hand, and we have a blocker for this. This card in a bind. So it's your last card / card for the turn. We have no artifacts, unfortunately. We definitely block here. If they have a Brine Barrow, it's pretty bad. Yep. This is bad if they have a Spell Star. They don't. That's good. I'm going to pass. Nothing. Okay. I think I end a turn Eviscerators inside the Blood Token as opposed to pitching the Bog. I think that's reasonable. Wait. Refurb. And the discard card. Wow. I didn't actually expect this to resolve. So we can bring back both of these creatures now. Oh. That actually works. I'd rather bring back both refurbs than a troll. Even if I am paying full retail for the refurbs. No baubles. I mean, I'll make this trade. No problem. Anytime. Yes. Got 1 card in hand. Bottom, I'm assuming. Yeah. Go. Let's nickel and diamond. Oh, a drown. Do I actually care? Do I actually want to drown? Refurb. You discard a card. Got a Moonsarker Hacker. Draw a card. Let's play Bog. So we found no... Are they attacking? No. We found no vaults. Do I start attacking? First one. I think this is fine as well. Do we trade? I think I want to 2, 3, 4, 5, 2. I think I'm fine if Eviscerators inside this. Vaults, that's a 9. 2. Do I just lose the pressure on the board here to Eviscerators Insight? I think so. I think we've got so much removal here that just killing this is probably good. Lembers. They've got no cards in hand. We definitely don't need another land. Let's snuff this. We have a Bauble and a Drowning Sorrow for anything else. And we're just sat here waiting for Vampire Sovereigns, etc., etc., etc. We don't have any instant speed removal if this is a spell starter into a ninja. But 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Eviscerators Insight on this. Whee! Oh, a troll. We probably actually do want a 3rd troll, to be honest. Hard cast this troll. Big bad boy. 2 blood fountains. Oh, okay. So I was going to say we've only got 1 blood fountain in the deck left. I think this is fine. I'm thinking 1 thorn in the main, 1 thorn in the side. And that allows us to probably go up to 7/8 Deadly Dispute effects. I think that's probably more where I want to be. Probably want 2 insights, 1 offering. Or 2 offerings if we go for 8. I think this is fine. Like, Eviscerator's Insight's awkward here with no artifacts, but I think ultimately I think it's fine. Yep. Yeah. I think we just play the Vault. We do have an artifact then if we need to. Ninja. 2-mana Ninja. Nice. So 2-mana Ninja is fine. So then we get a cast down here. Or Bauble if we draw one. I would like to Bauble it. I would like to Bauble, to be honest. Can we have an early Bauble, please? Like, this is the main reason to run 4 Baubles, this deck. Is they go turn 1 Fairy, you go Bauble it. Like, that is basically just as good as defiling it. Hold up 3 mana. Play the Miscreant. And pass. Okay. Snuff's actually pretty good. So they've likely got... So let's start with Olympus. See if the spell stutter it. They don't. Okay. Wicker Folk is perfect. Not for this turn, but perfect nonetheless. So that's fine. We want them to overcommit here. Just prefer it to be a 2-mana ninja or 1-mana ninja. Do they have another one? I think we go for a snuff out here. And then I have a ninja or counter it. No. Okay, dead. Perfect. And then hopefully they commit another... Okay. Do we drown here? No, we cast down. So we cast down this. Or attempt to. Then play Wicker Folk. Nice. Nice! Do we want a second snuff? Probably. 3, 4, 5. Do another line. I probably want to go top and top. If they want to bind, this is fine. They're on 5 cards. They probably have too much interaction. They've just had to pay 3 mana of one mind. Like, sure. Good thing. So we're not going to attack in case they have spell stutter, because we don't want them to attack to take it, end of turn, spell stutter, flash it in. Oh. Okay. And a fairy. That's fine. I guess we start with an insight on this. That's no problem. And finally, we got a Bauble. Let's go! Bauble! Bauble life, Bauble life. Do 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 do. And they're on 4 cards. 3 mana for another mine. Like, okay. You got it. A relic is slightly annoying. We will exile something irrelevant. I'm on 40. Yeah, I was going to say they're probably going to have to exile all the graveyard because of the insight. Okay. Ooh, another insight. Let's insight this Lembus. Maybe I should have insight the Bauble, but I don't know. Blood Fountain. And then we'll Bog. Bog for ease. And then we have a blood token to sacrifice to this Eviscerator's Insight. We've got 5 cards in hand. Are any of them relevant? Yeah. And say, do they have any relevant creatures here? 4 cards in hand. Do I just try double drown here? I will happily drown, sorry, yeah, 1-1. You're on 3 cards. Did you 1 top, 1 bottom? Yeah, you did. Hard counter. Sure. Drown. Again. You have another counter? No. Bottom. We don't want another land like that. Okay. And they didn't have a spell stutter or a brine barrow there, which is sweet. Moon Circuit. I'm fine playing a Lembus here. 2 cards in hand. I don't need another land. I don't need another land. Land. Bauble. I actually thought I was going to get spell stutter and I'd have to, like, sort of fight this. Snap. Sure. I think that's fine. I don't particularly care. I have a snuff in hand. So there were 2 cards. One's a Moonsarga hacker. Yes. Try and kill it now. Nice. We're on 10. So I'm actually just going to sack this, put me at 13 now. Well, I can. Just obviously trying to mitigate some sort of life loss from the snuff outs. Vampire Sovereign. Hi. That's a win con for me. Yes, let's go. And then I'll probably... I'm assuming I'm going to snap or bind the monsters. Fairy, sure. Master. Tap it down. Yes. Do I tap this? Do I sack this? They have 1 card in hand. I don't think so, right? I think I just Eviscerator's Insight the blood token. Hopefully they don't have a spell stutter. So let's play a Grim Bauble, kill the Snare Master. And then let's sack a Grim Bauble. Refurb seems really good draw. Let's go. What was their last card? Like a land? Oh, Moons. Oh, was it the Moon? Oh no, we killed the Moonsucker, didn't we? Nice. And we've got a Vampire Sovereign as well. Relic. Oh, that was perfectly timed for us. I mean, sure, you can take it on, whatever. Fine. If you're gonna... Okay. I was gonna say if you're gonna... I guess there's many reasons, because I could bounce the card to attack and all that sort of stuff. I will happily take this trade. Happily. If you got a Brine Barrows, that's fine. Okay. 6. Vampire Sovereign. They land. And then pass. So we get attack for 3 here. We get to also thing a refurb. I can't really see a way out of it. They have no cards in hand. Do I just bring the refurb back anyways? Sunken Sea. Okay. I guess I might as well play it because I'm going to bring back this refurb, right? Because I'm never going to bring these. These aren't going to die. They're only going to get tapped. Draw a card. Vault is not good. Still. We can attack for 6. They'll pay 2. They'll pay 2 here to keep it. I'm assuming. But I, again, can't see a way out of this. They're on 4 and we're flying for 8. Yep. Boom! See you guys for round number 3. Hey guys, welcome back to round number 3. I think we can mulligan this hand. It's quite land heavy. Obviously, we've got effectively 6 lands and a kill spell. And if the cast down doesn't land hard, like if it's not a good card, we're just basically boned. So, on the draw, I'll keep this. Bottom in, probably the Insight. Or maybe the Bauble. The odd one. Because if we find a second land, I think we just bottom the Insight. Because we currently can't cast anyways, and then if we do, we want the Deadly Dispute anyways. And I was going to say, if we are against something like Mono Red, this is more like double Baubles, more likely to get us out of it than anything else. That's the idea. And I'm just all about preserving my life total here with Bauble in this, even though it's not a great Bauble target. Okay. I would like another land here, obviously. Boom. I'm still going to Bauble over Blood Fountain to set up a Blood token. I'd just rather Bauble this. Don't wanna... I've seen a lot of people playing Blast Runner and Implement again, which I find really odd. Wonder what's changed. And the pitch on land, okay. Into Kuldotha, huh? Troll's reasonable. Problem is we need to answer these now. So we'll probably end up Deadly Disputing. I would say either the Bauble or the Blood Fountain. Probably the Bauble, to be honest. Like we're not doing too bad since we've only took the 1 damage off the Epicure. They're also stuck on one land. Well, they are now. They've Kuldotha dead Great Furnace away. So let's get rid of this Bauble. 3, 4. So I don't really want to bog right now. So I'll probably just play the Swamp and hold up cast down. Because I might need to cast down this if they play land, play Bushwhacker. Synth. Sure. Hit a mountain. Okay. Do they get a Kuldotha this? Let's see what they end up doing. They could discard all 3 here. They do. They discard Goblin Grenade, Galv Blast, Lightning Bolt. This puts me at 4. Jesus, but they've got no cards in hand. It's Deadly Dispute here. I'm trying to find like a Wicker Fork or something. No. 2 mana. So I'm going to do this. And then I've got Defile for one of them. Wow. And then I'm probably going to have to like Lembus here. Last one is fine. Stuff out's obviously awkward here. We take 2 to 2. I would like something like a Wicker Fork or something to block, or like even a Refurb would be fine. So then we're going to have to play Blood Fountain here. And then crack. And hope I don't die. I die to a land as well. That's the annoying thing. So even if they draw a land and they crack this, I die. Bushwhacker 2, 4, 6, 8. 2, 4, 6, yeah, dead. That's annoying. But basically they were obviously very heavy. The awkward thing is we went Bauble, but missed too much. So we want these Drowning Sorrows. I think these 4 are bad. I don't think we want Snuff Out, and I don't think we want Thorn. I don't actually hate Tithe and Blade when you have Bauble as well, just like a mass amount. I don't know if we want Duress as well. I think we probably want Duress over Tithe and Blade though, right? Yeah. I think just slightly better. I don't know all four though. I'm okay with this setup. No real life game, we've just got the Lembus. And obviously the Vampire. Another one lander. Well, again, sounds much better. Probably just bottom the cast down. We have Bauble. Duress into them Bauble because we're on the play. We'll probably just Duress into Wicker Folk though. Then follow with a Bauble. Synth. So they've got Land Blast Runner. Synth, Galv Blast Goblin. I think we just take the Synth here. I don't really care too much about the rest of the stuff. Great Furnace, Blast Runner. Sure. Go Wicker Folk. And I think or Bauble this. Yeah, Bauble it. No, I think I just Wicker Folk here. I think I want to keep the Deadly Dispute, right? Do I? I actually just want to pitch it. Yeah, just pitch them both. Slightly annoying because I really want to dig for a land. Basically just want to dig for a land. Synth, sure. Yeah, Rites of Initiation, so it's kind of irrelevant, really. We've got 4 cards in hand. I mean, okay. If you're going to Galv Blast this, that's okay. Yeah. Totally fine. Land. It's Lembus. I think I want to keep Wicker Folk. I think that's fine. And then Bauble this. So 4 cards in hand. Implement, yeah. The right is gone now. Crack the Implement. There were 4 cards. Mountain. Oh no, we didn't know the mountain. So the Goblin Grenade and then 2 unknowns that we don't know about. Seville. I'm definitely at the point where I feel like I can keep both of these. That's fine. I know it feels weird that obviously the Wicker Folk and the Bauble both have Seville, but we're not really maximising on that. You're cracking a Synth. I mean, sure. I will happily do that. And they've milled another right, sure. No pass. I'm not going to drown just for that Samurai. I can get much better value. Especially if they attack or even try and bolt the Synth, the Wicker Folk. That we can Deadly Dispute it as well. Implement, sure. Play the Implement. Crack the Implement? Nope. Kick a Bushwhacker. Sure. I feel like I take an extra 1 anyways. I just block this. Are you just attacking with this? Bye. Cool story, bro. Cool story. Vault is fine. So there are 2 cards in hand. One's a grenade. But I'm sat at 19, so I don't really need to kill this Bushwhacker right now. Crack the Synth. Interesting that I decided to crack the Synth first, but I guess it doesn't really matter too much. Over the cracking the Implement is what I was meaning. Yep. We're on 18. Goblin Grenade my face. I mean, okay. Sure. On 3 cards in hand. There it is with this. Bauble. Like, I don't even need this drown right now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6. Let's Bauble this. With 3 cards in hand, I'll keep this Wicker Folk back. Just in case of Bushwhacker and Kuldotha. Yeah. That just felt so much better. I do, however, think right now my main thought is I would rather have... this hand seems fine. And we're on the draw as well, so the Bauble is much better. Like, Bauble into Dispute seems so good on the draw. They're on 6 as well. Land random creature. Yep. Hello, land random creature. Mate. Want Bauble. Implement. You have a land? You do have a land. Another random creature? What? That's your play. Interesting. I just want a Lembus here. I think so. I can't stop. I feel like I'm fine taking the second one of these. I've got a Deadly Dispute for the Bauble as well, so. Yep. Into Epicure. Into land Kuldotha. Refurb, huh? I think I'm fine actually just Duressing. I've got 2 cards in hand. Just Duress. Refurb. Just get rid of the hand. That's fine by me. I feel like I'm fine trading too. Crack Synth. Totally fine. Block. A Lightning Bolt. Did I have a land? No. Drown. I do want this. I think it's worth keeping. I think Vampire Sovereign's few and far between. I don't want to bottom it and then like the only way I can shuffle it is this. Pitch a land, okay. We're on 16 here. Let's Deadlists with the Bauble. Do I follow this up with a Lembus or do I follow it with a Duress? 2 cards in hand. I'm gonna go with a Lembus. I'll try and find the 5th land here, a Vampire Sovereign next turn. Crack for pitching a land. Pitching a right, okay. That's fine. I think I Duress. Force the hand. I got the bolt. Why did they not bolt there? They were a bushwhacker. They must have F6'd. Synth. Oh, don't hit a land. Do not hit a land. Wow. Wow. And that's why bushwhacker's the problem. Take 8. Hit 8. Let's do this. Hey, I can keep Wickerfolk. Play a land. Do this now. Might as well gain the life there. And then I'll just play a Vampire Sovereign and a Vampire Sovereign. What you got? A kicked bushwhacker. Okay. Hit us for 2. Imagine if I didn't keep the second round, by the way. I would have just died there. Oh, it shuffles. Wait, what? Oh, I should have gained, then drawn. Oh, yeah, of course. I was like, why am I not drawing the Wickerfolk here? Cool. Vampire Sovereign, and land, and pass. So if they keep the card in hand, I'll duress the... Well, I'll probably wait a couple of turns, but... Yeah, it was annoying. Why did I do that? So bad at this game. But, still fine. Let's go! See you guys for round number 4. Hey guys, welcome back here to round number 4. Let's go. This is keepable. Swamp and... Probably just play Swamp Blood Fountain, to be honest. See if the bog's relevant, or we'll just play out the bog. Oh, we're against red again. We are against red again. Yeah, just bauble this. I'm assuming this is probably more kosher. Red is in no rites of initiation or whatever, but... Oh, it's red-black, it's madness. This is a bit more awkward, because they don't have a lot of creatures and they just have a lot of burn. So it kind of makes the whole bauble plan a bit worse. Again, and maybe not. Pop this. Kill it with fire. Do that. And then we will end of turn. Troll. So here we just want Duress and potentially Spell Bomb, right? So we don't want... We might actually want Tithe and Blade as well. There aren't many creatures, but the fact that we can flip it to gain life. Because again, they're much more burn orientated. So... Like, they're just trying to dome us here. So let's pop the bauble. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we can just go land here, I guess. Is that best? Do we need the bog or the witch's cottage? Probably not. 1, 2, 3. Grab the prize. Bring this back. That's annoying. Annoying that I have a witch's cottage here. Sorry, a bog, and I can't utilize it with the snacker. But is what it is. We'll pitch the witch's cottage to draw a card. Defile. That's useful. Not right now, but it is useful because I'm gonna... on 30. No, I think I'm just gonna spend the time to Vampire Sovereign. Like, puts me in a much healthier life total. Sets up with Blood Fountain if I need to. Jagged Barrens puts me at 15. I can block here if they want to bolt this. That's fine because then I can Blood Fountain it back. And then want Tithe and Blade and stuff to set up. 5 cards in hand, huh? I also want to see if I can hit more than just this one snacker, especially since it's the last bog. Faithless is much better to hit. Hit some snackers. Fiery Temper. Okay. Are they going to double bolt this? If they double bolt this, that's great for us. They don't, they just double bolt us. They're really ugly Fiery Tempers. And they're on 4 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. On 9. I think I just want to... Can't do it anyway. So I end the turn... What I'm thinking is I end the turn, hit the Vampire Sovereign with the Viscerates inside the Vampire Sovereign, then untap, then Blood Fountain it, and go from there. But I feel like my best bet is, even though I've already played the land... Yeah, I think I've messed up. I think I messed up here. I was thinking this is probably my best bet's now Tithe and Blade, Bog, and then flip the Tithe and Blade, but maybe not. Hopefully this is just a whiff, like a value faithless sort of thing. That's sort of okay. Yes. 3, 4, 5, 6, yeah. It's actually worked out quite well, actually. So they've already drew 3 cards, so me doing this doesn't actually work. Like, doesn't matter. So then what we're going to do is we're going to go move to blocks. Block this. Okay. Defile this. Be gone. That trades, sure. Are they going to bolt this? They're going to Faithless. Faithless doesn't bring it back, so they've already drew 2 cards this turn. And they do what? Madness, another one. Okay. So how many kitchens have they used? 3. I feel like I'm actually okay to eviscerate inside this. Because I need to gain some life. Yep. That's a way to gain some life also. Do I refurb, see if they end up hitting... Surely they didn't have it, or otherwise they would have done it. Let's refurb, see if they've got a madness card. They don't. They pitch a Faithless. Let's bog them. I also probably should have killed this first, but still. Tithe and Blade. Tithe and Blade you. Lembus. Let's top the Lembus. Let's go. I just need not to die. 3 cards. Just basically need them not to kill me. Yes. The sack a land, okay. I think the sack the land anyway. Oh no, they discarded the card, right? Oh no! Oh no! Yep. Wow, that value is mental. We're on 4. So, do I flip the Tithe and Blade plus gain 3? I think that seems best, right? Gain 3. Seems like a smart thing to do right now with 3 cards in hand. And then flip. Doesn't seem fantastically great, but it also gives us life in the future. I need not to die here, so I'm going to actually be quite conservative here in case they've found the 4th kitchen imp. Really? As if they've found all of that burn, and yep, couldn't do about that, really. So, on the 4 duresses, the Snuffouts can go, the Castans can go. I think Bauble's fine, Fume's bad. Do I want Time Blade or do I want Spellbomb? I probably just want Spellbomb, right? There's maybe an argument for even cutting Refurb, but I feel like there's, with Duress plus Refurb, you can find like windows where it's actually solid to do so. I don't think I want Drown either. This is a 1-lander full of 1-drops. Do you know what? I can keep this. This might be crazy, but I actually do. Duress them. So they have Bolt, 2 Madness spells, and a Grab the Prize. Just take the Grab the Prize. With the Druid Drossforge. So that's the 6. Okay. Refurb, huh? So it's Spellbomb. Pass. 1-lander's slightly annoying, but it is what it is. Another Drossforge, so we know exactly what they've got. That's Lembus. Obviously, I don't want to refurb when I know they can just pitch an arms. Let's top the draw 2. They play the Great Furnace. They play a Highway Robbery. Pitching at arms, I'm assuming. Yep. Got 17, 6 cards in hand. Okie dokie. Start with refurb. Pretty solid window to cast it, to be fair. I'm discarding this mountain. Then we will hold Eviscerator's Insight / gain 3. I'll debate even Eviscerator's Insight in the refurb, to be honest. Epicure is fine. Bit annoying, but it's fine. Pitch. The fact that doing this at sorcery speed as well is actually good for us. It gives us more windows. For, there's a Rakdos Carnarium, sure. I probably just hit the Eviscerator's Insight the Spellbomb, I think. No. Draw some cards. Would like a land. Oh. Not the end of the world. Bauble this. So I could play Spellbomb here. 5 cards in hand. No, I think I'm going to leave it. Probably should be attacking for 2 as well, but I don't have any instant speed removal. So, meaning obviously Kitchen Imp's my problem. I could play the Spellbomb as well there for Snacker, but may or may not be the time. So they got Bolt, 4 unknowns. All for popping this on here. Duress. Still no land. Let's Duress them here. What do I come with? Probably should have the hard cast stuff, I would imagine. They could look hard cast Fiery Temper plus Bolt is 6 damage here, which is pretty scary. Got lots of options. But we definitely have a Bolt we can hit, so there's that. They could also just hold, like cast Bolt and then just hold, depending on what spells they've got. Like surely they would have cast like Highway Robbery or plotted Highway Robbery, etc. So they might end up just bolting here, and then leaving me with a bunch of madness spells to take. Oh, you play Jagged Barons over playing one of these. I feel like that was a misplay by them. If they'd played one of these, they probably would have been in a different position. And I feel like I'm going to attack for 2, especially with having this Defile. I would like another land. They're going to play that and put themselves in a position to Valve Blast, sure. Faithless, huh? Yeah. Draw 2, discard 2. They discarded Vault. So they have Galv Blast 1 unknown. Flashback. Sure. And they discarded Drossforge and a Faithless. Okay. And they have a Galv Blast something else. I'm going to gain 3 here because I want to potentially look at utilising my mana next turn. They can't kill us here. So even if they have Galv Blast can't kill us. Kind of mute Galv Blast, but okay. 2, 3. I guess I can risk this, right? And I just refurb. So, but surely they would have discarded it if it was an actual spell anyways. Lightning Ball, my face. Okay. I'll draw a card. Thanks for the land. Pitch this. We want to get rid of this Faithless Looting is why I'm doing this. Oh, a refurb. Let's get aggro. Go. And then we have a follow with a Vampire Sovereign. Let's go! We're on 8. And do you know what 8 is? Unkillable with 2 cards. That's a lie, it's actually not. But still. If they've drew Galv Blast and go Galv Blast, then sure. Let's go! Play this. Definitely not this. Duress. Do I need to commit anything else? Show me what you're working with. Roll with it. Roll with it. Do they have a Galv? They do have a Galv Blast. Okie dokie. And a land? Sure. Gain 3. So now they can't kill us with 1 card in hand. 1 other card. I guess they could Faithless Looting. Does Faithless Looting do it? Potentially. Or Highway Robbery into something, I guess. Galv Blast plus Bolt. Anyways. Just enough life gain, huh? Maybe I'm supposed to just have bargain, insight, offering. Maybe that's the trick. I think bargain's probably bad, actually. Maybe it's just offer, insight. I don't know. I'm just thinking about life gain potential. Like, obviously, it's a bit different with, obviously, Affinity, because they've got, like, Mirror Enforcer and such, but still. Worth considering. So we have a 1.5 lander, Bauble. This is keepable. Yep. I can actually just start with a Bauble here, right? I think I'm fine just Baubling this. Snacker, huh? Did you find a land? You don't have a land. Let's go! So let's Troll, Swamp, and then we'll play Spellbomb, actually, in case they have a Faithless. Epicure, sure. Land. Not the land I was meaning, but okay. I go Blood Fountain here. Refurb. Each card plays. Another Snacker. Okay. I need to place land. Oops. I think this is totally fine. I am not concerned at all. Pitch. Bolt. Land. There's absolutely no way you're attacking, right? Yeah. Land. Deadly Dispute. Well, let's start with a refurb. I am going to rip your hand apart with a bunch of refurbs. So you've got 2 reds, so you can't, I was going to say it only has to be Temper. In a Fiery Temper, one of these. You're still going for my face, huh? Bold, but sure. Let's Deadly Dispute this blood token. I actually probably should Deadly Dispute the Bauble. But oh well. Refurb you again. You are not allowed any cards in hand. You're not 3 cards. Sure. And Faithless as well. You can actually Faithless, let the Faithless resolve, and then pop your Spell Bomb because this is a trigger. So these triggers go on the stack. if they are to Faithless. Jagged Barons, you find a black source. No. I think I'll take one. 6 and 3 cards. 30. Yeah, I think I'll take one here. Then I can Vampire Sovereign next turn. And I also have a Lembas. 2 mana. Grab the prize, we take 2 down to 11. Sure. Draw 2. Trigger. Pop. I don't want to draw a card, I don't think. No. Exile your graveyard. These don't come back. Got 3 cards. I think while they're tapped out, I actually want to go Duress into Lembas. Vampire's Kiss, grab the prize. So we'll just take grab the prize as it's much better. This. Bump. Play land. And I'll attack for 4 and then I will block if they attack. And then I'll look at Vampire Sovereign next turn. So they'll cast Vampire's Kiss, it's fine. Boop boop. Pitch the Jagged Barons, okay. And then play a Jagged Barons down to 8. Maybe it would have been on 9 if I obviously did this play last turn. Well, I would have been on 9 if I did this play last turn. Going to 11. Going to 12, sorry. This. Got 1 unknown in hand. Okay. Attack for 4 here. Come on. I think it's safe to say they are probably dead, but there's definitely a few strings of cards that they could draw. Let's play Vampire Sovereign. 9. 3 for 5, 6, 7. So I could have been on 13 and hitting them for lethal next turn. That's one way of looking at it as well. Faithless, sure. Kitchen Imp, huh? Sure. I'm assuming you're not attacking. I have a 3/4 and a Blood Fountain. So if the game plan is to attack and bolt it, then again that's fine. But we can also Blood Fountain plus bring back the refurb. I'm assuming they're in a trade as opposed to taking 3, but I don't know. I could be wrong. I guess we get Blood Fountain value if they don't. They do trade. Nope. Whee! I'm gonna leave this swamp in hand. Is it a value? Is it a madness spell? Okay. Sweet. The fact how good the aggro match is seeming with Bauble is definitely a positive for this deck for sure. Yeah. See you guys for round number 5. Hey guys, welcome back to round number 5. We can't keep an all-lander. Let's pitch that. This hand seems really good. Wicker Folk's obviously great depending on what we're against. Great, obviously, setting up our draws. We probably at the moment don't want the Thorn just because we don't know what we're against. I maybe could bottom the Wicker Folk instead, like the second one. But I feel like even if Wicker Folk's bad, it still helps our draws. So it's better where obviously Thorn is like a high risk, high reward sort of card. Like if we're against a deck that you just can't cast it, it's awful. Dross Forge Bridge. Okay. So there's no point in playing Bauble there. We don't know what we're against. Could be against Madness where it's actually relevant. Could be against Grixis Affinity. We're even against Affinity. Sure. Wicker Folk. Wicker Folk. We want the 3rd land and probably the Lembas actually. I'm not too fussed about drawing the Lembas next turn. Because if they'll refurb, I'll pitch probably a Bauble. And then a Tidal Blade if they have double. We are against Grixis Affinity. They're going to cast some amount. There were 3 cards left. They did nothing. Sure. So play land. We'll attack. I might debate actually just playing a Bauble here, to be honest. As opposed to a Wicker Folk. Because I want a Deadly Dispute this turn. Yep. I guess the other thing is, like, I think the life gain, to be fair, on Lembas has been really crucial this game. Like, this whole entire league. So, I was considering, like, against these decks, obviously you don't want Lembas. You want, like a Wellspring for the raw actual card, but I don't know. I feel like even here, where you're just playing a Bauble out and it doesn't do anything, because it is obviously arena typed, so it just hits opponent's creatures. Like, this has just been really helpful. Like, just, okay, you play it out, it's an artifact. It can surveil, otherwise it's fodder, which again is reasonable. I'm not hating on any of that. Nice, we found a 4th land as well, without playing the Bog. I'm going to play Lembas here, try and find some hard removal or Deadly Dispute or... that's fine. Attack for 1, and I'll play a Wicker Folk. I think I need to get used to also, if I'm playing Lembas and then depending on what I'm playing, I think I should just Wicker Folk then Lembas. It's much better. Like, do I need another Sovereign here? I think double Sovereign, to be fair, is actually not the worst. And then that's the 5th land drop here. Keep the treasure about. Because again, I don't really want to play a Bog too much. Like, I want to actually hit value with a Bog. 3, 4, 5, 6. You can pay 1 for a Mirror Enforcer. That's 6 cards in hand. Snacker. Oh, they're on Snacker Affinity. Wow. I am so sorry for your loss. I am so sorry for your loss. Deadly Dispute, bring it back. And the funny thing is as well, that they've sort of like lost that potential as well. So, start a Bauble. Bauble this. And play this. Do you have a Reckoner's Bargain? Obviously the Snacker won't come back either. They need double draw spell. Like, it doesn't work in your turn. Because that's only 2 cards at 3. Yep. Maybe. They're considering Deadly Dispute. Yeah, it's fine. Like, it's annoying, but it's fine. Like, they get to draw cards, they're not getting them back. They could Deadly Dispute a land here, which is what they might be doing. Yeah, they're going to use double treasure, Deadly Dispute a land to bring back this Snacker. Which I don't really care about too much. That's a lot for them to ask, I think, for just a 2-1. And I'm more actually inclined, like, more bothered about the... I can be aggressive here. I have 2 Vampire Sovereigns on the way. I can definitely be more aggressive, I think. I do wish this was instant speed. So, like, you could hold up 5 mana away for them to try and kill something, and then BANG! Swap it! But, here's what it is. Got 7 cards, so this is the big problem. We have 2 bombs and nothing else. They're playing Wickerfolk. That's actually not a bad shout, to be fair. To revisit Snacker, actually. That's piqued my interest, actually, a little bit. Like, Wickerfolk's reasonable. Don't have a second one. Do not have a second one. I would like this, please. Please don't have a second one. Okay. Yep. I'll play this. Hopefully they don't play a Rebuke. They might, but... Cool. No point in attacking. Just stare at each other. Our Wickerfolks will just stare at each other. Probably gonna Galv Blast my 3-4. Yep. Still reasonable. Block here, take 1. Unless they remove these. I'm gonna Vampire Sovereign. Assuming they don't have another refurb. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5 cards in hand. Galv Blast 1. Galv Blast another. Yeah, that's 3 Galv Blasts down. It hits for 5. Sure. Pitch a land. Yep. Play another. Oh, play another Blood Phone. Okay. Yeah. And a land. Vampire Sovereign again. And I'll still play this land. You're on 10. You're on 19. The life swing on these Vampire Sovereigns are pretty good. I don't know if the Vampire Sovereigns should be something else. There could be the Gravestalker, to be honest. The Chitin Gravestalker. Because we have quite a lot of artifacts. Like right now we have 3, 4 artifacts and creatures in the bin. So it costs 2. This is a 5-4. Wickerfolk again. Yeah. I'm basically just trying to get them to struggle with getting through this 3-4. Crack a Blood. A Snacker, sure. 1 card in hand. Deadly Dispute. Oh, cast down. Ugh, that's brutal. That is brutal. Hit for 5. I need something else. Need something good. Tide Blade, less good because you're going to kill this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Retire the Blade. Kills a Snacker most likely. Could kill a Wickerfolk, but most likely a Snacker. They hit a Refurb. Okay. Don't want that value. Don't want that value. So we hit the Wickerfolk. Flip this. Just to give us some life. They're on a 10-10 clock, I guess. I guess we also have Lembus. 3, 4, 5. Deadly Dispute. Oh, Refurb, draw a card. That was a good draw from them. 1, 2, 3, 4, and do it again. Are they actually going to hit the Snacker? That's the interesting one. Like, are they actually going to bring it back? They don't bring it back. Refurb, draw a card. Chop. 2, 4, 6, 7, 8. 8, huh? Discard a card, please. So, where are we at here? Block with a refurb. Really? Halfway through the deck, they found 4 Galv Blasts. Like, are you joking? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I can keep this in hand. We're on 7. Block 1, 2, 4, 6, 7, 8. So we're going to have to gain some life. We're on 9. Yeah. So let's pass here. We'll gain 3. They can't Galv Blast, I guess. That's a bonus. What do we block? The Snacker? 2, 4, 6, 7. Let's shuffle this. Whee! 2, 4, 6, 8, 9, 10. Okay. I had to block. I was just working out, basically, could I have it there to try and attack with or whatever, but what they got? What they got? Interesting affinity list, to be honest. Snacker, bring back both Snackers. I think we ran out of cards, and this is the thing I was saying about the Deadly Dispute effects. Maybe we actually, I know it sounds strange, maybe we just want Deadly Dispute effects in the board. Cast Down doesn't cut it, put it in the graveyard. Deadly Dispute's fine. Well, not fine, but we could get to a point where we find our one of Suffocating Fumes. Refurb, huh? Refurb plus land is not good. Yeah, I think that actually I know that sounds really strange, but I actually think that might be a shout. For decks like this, just have 2 Eviscerator's Insight in the board. So we want the Spell Bombs. We don't want Snuff Outs. Snuff Outs seem pretty bad. Baubles seem reasonable, to be honest. They've got Snackers and Refurbs. Tithe and Blade seems reasonable. Fumes seems a little better as well. Thorn seems worse. But maybe we have to keep them. No, we can't keep them. Not with all them Snackers. Not with all them Snackers. Spell Bombs come in. 4 Baubles, 2 Defiles, 3 Cast Downs. Do I just bring the 4th Cast Down in? Cast Down seems pretty bad. It's only good against Mirror Enforcer. And you have 3 Cast Downs, 2 Defiles for that, and potentially Tithe and Blades. Do I want Drown? Maybe cut a Bauble for 2 Drowns? No, I don't hate that. I feel like yeah, okay. Blood Fountain into Refurb seems good. So we play Vault Blood Fountain. No reason not to, but playing around, is it called Divest? The thing that takes an artifact or a creature as best we can. Wombo combo! Boom. Got you. Yeah, how aggressively they found 4 blasts there definitely didn't help. Also, it did actually end up mattering. They got a duress. Oh, yeah, Blood Fountain. Okay. Go. Troll, huh? Okay. I'm going to Deadly Dispute. I'm actually probably should have done that there in case the body didn't dispel. Yeah, it was a misplay by me. Just now. I could have duress, but I'm okay with that, I think. Yeah, and I had 1-drops to play. Just downright ignoring that. Refurb, huh? Let's pitch the Vampire Sovereign. Cool. Don't need to pitch the Troll just yet. Might end up casting it, to be honest. You never know. Lembus first before we Tithe and Blade. Bottom. Tithe and Blade. Start attacking. So we can Deadly Dispute the probably Deadly Dispute actually the blood totem from the Blood Fountain. And find a land. Well, we'll pitch a Troll. Pitch Troll, put Vampire on there. Like on top. Is what I was mean. Yeah. Sure. You got it. Having basically only 3 lands enter untapped as well, and tapped is actually really solid. So we're gonna try and find Troll. Yeah, so we Swamp Cycle, Witch's Cottage, back the Vampire Sovereign. But in response to that, we Deadly Dispute this because I don't want the Troll in hand. I don't want the Vampire Sovereign in hand. That seems rather strange to say, but basically I just want to refurb protect it, I guess, is what I was. And we don't have to play this right now. Yeah, I think I'm just fine. I guess that was the only thing, is I guess I don't get a Wicker Fork. Maybe I was just being too cute. There, attack for 2. Everything's fine. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So then we had to play both of these next turn. Deadly Dispute. Yeah. Like, I think the whole Deadly Dispute trick's like nice, but yeah. End of turn. Pass this down. Just try to keep the pressure off if they've got a Reckoner's Bargain, guy nuts. Bit annoying if it's a bargain as well. Always a bargain. Always is a bargain as well. It's never a Deadly Dispute or an Insight, which they've already shown they've got. It's always a bargain. I guess I want to Wreckage first. Refurb, insight. So value there in the bin. Top that. Land. I am on the aggro. Leave me alone. You have a handful, but still. I maybe actually could have put the refurb in the bin. That is something to note there, because there is your spell bomb. Another removal spell. Absolute kid. Oh. Yep. Hitting the Vampire Sovereign there is absolutely brutal. And hitting the creatures, to be honest, for the Tithe and Blade. This matchup's surprisingly tough. Yeah. They attack for 2. Am I okay trading here? Not really, not when they've got a Blood Fountain. I'd rather chump, right? Yeah, maybe I missed the trick with the value of pitching the refurb. So then I could have attacked here and then actually just got free Blood Fountain access. Would have been pretty good. But you've had no spell bombs either. Deadly Dispute. Nope. Also the mill, they hit the insight right as well. So annoying. Oh. Well, if I knew that, attack, I'm definitely blocking. You want to bring yours back and all that sort of palaver, you go nuts. Take them in. How many refurbs are your 2 refurbs? Yep. You're gonna bring one. Well, you're gonna bring both back and play one. I guess you could put Mirren Force a refurb. Double refurb. You want to draw cards. Don't blame them really. Ours unfortunately aren't there yet either. Was that 2 losses at this point? This rate's gonna be 3-2, right? I've got 0 faith right now. So I could stop them drawing cards by pitching my own, but I feel like that's not worth it. Yep. I do like the idea now. I think, in all honesty, the idea behind Wickerfolk and Snacker has me semi-interested, especially as a way to be better against fairies. And, yep. Managed to pull both of them off. That's annoying. That maybe was actually a misplay by me, but I feel like... Others? No. I think, to be fair, that was just well-timed spell bomb was the minging thing for us. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 plus. Let's refurb. They're expecting another refurb, so they might actually. Cool. Can I play my guy, please? Well done. I don't know what's going on with Magic Online. 13, eh? Like, obviously, Snack is also good against other refurb. Like, I don't know. I think this card's now interesting me. Oh my god, go away. You're halfway through your deck, and yet again, you have seen over like 3/4 of the Galv Blasts. There were 30, bang on 30 cards when they're seeing the 4th. I'm actually debating the idea of having a Viscerator's Insight in the sideboard. Because mono red and stuff like that, you don't want a mass amount of... I can see maybe putting a 3rd one in, and then a 3rd one in the main, and then another one in the side. Well, that might be a bit crazy, but... Just a thought. Because there's only certain matchups you want the insights. And you want the extra draws, like this. Or you want like the attrition. They're just grinding after grinding. Like, this is mental. Wickerfolk, refurb. Gain 3. Refurb. Discard a card. Wickerfolk. Bin. I'm gonna game 3 anyways, so... So they've got 1 Galv Blast. We've also seen 0 Spell Bombs. They are 10 cards deeper. So we go block. Take 9. And 8. Listen, die. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. Blood Fountain. Oh, God. They've just got it all. They can bring back both refurbs. Refurbs bring back snackers. Yep. I am just dead. 1, 2, 3, 4. And I'm way off. Their refurbs were just drawing cards from a lot sooner. Because we had to use a lot of resources. They've got it all. Jesus Christ. Yes. I think I'm dead. In that Simpsons meme. Stop it! It's already dead! That is exactly what is happening right now. Oh, perfect. I can time like this. Or this. And then die. Oh well. Oh well. Well, that's it, guys. So, I really enjoyed this league. a lot of card surprise. So first of all, I think my concern originally, I had 4 Defiles and 1 cast down, I think, in my original sort of going through, and I slowly changed it because I taught myself down off Defile. And I ultimately think like 3-2 is probably correct. So if I make a copy of this deck, I think we want a 3rd and get rid of this. In all honesty, I think 1 Thorn main, 1 Thorn side, 1 Eviscerate is okay. Do we actually just do this? In all seriousness? No. No, I don't do that. So, then my next thing is Vampire Sovereign's great, but is there not a better threat? That's my main thing. Is there not a better threat that we could play? I really thought Wicker Folk and Grim Bauble pulled a lot of weight. And I just think the space is so tight. Tithe and Blade seem quite weak. That's my next thought, is that Tithe and Blade seem pretty weak overall. Maybe I could just squeeze in. Tithe and Blade's an artifact. Yeah, there's a lot of different things you can change here. Tithe and Blade seem weak, but obviously there's a lot of matchups where it's solid. We'd invest Terror. We'd invest Bogles, obviously, where it would be great. Pass on the rest of the stuff. What else it could be good against? Yeah, I don't know. I think it felt good. It felt clean. I actually think maybe Cast Down might be bad. And with Bauble, 4 Baubles, I could see potentially Spinning Darkness. Darkness. Instead. And literally just have 2 Snuffs, 2 Snuffs, 4 Baubles, 3 Defiles. And that just carry. But then you probably need the Tithe and Blades because you'll struggle against bigger creatures. You've got 3 Defiles basically, and then especially black creatures, like your deck would be basically Stone Cold to Gurmag Angler. I think there's a lot of options to take this deck, and I think I'm pretty happy with it overall. I think I need something else that's not Sovereign. Like Sovereign's great, don't get me wrong, against fairies, all that sort of stuff. It does useful, but it's quite expensive. I don't think like Bleak Coven does it, all that sort of stuff. I think there's something else that needs to be in that slot. Maybe it's Gurmag Gambler, maybe it's Chitin, Swarm Keeper or whatever the card's called. Maybe it's Gary. I don't know. A lot of options indeed. And a lot of these new cards definitely impress me, and I will definitely be playing this deck again. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please do not forget to like and subscribe. Check out Manatraders, links in the description below. Referral link, obviously a great way to support me. Check out the Casting Commons podcast, where I mostly spout shit and Reese talk sense, but it is great. And yeah, also don't forget to follow me on Moxfield. If you are going to check the deck list out below on Moxfield, please just hit a follow. It's another great way to get me exposure as well. And thanks guys, and I will see you guys for the next one. Peace!